Welcome, everybody. I'm J. Hart Ellis, and today I have a special Lord of the Rings inspired bunch of house tours from Stonedead NF on Xbox EU, a prolific builder, very talented, and loves Lord of the Rings. I also do, so excited to go and check out 5 builds today based off of iconic scenes and imagery from Lord of the Rings. So we are starting here in the Shire in Hobbiton, and you can see how do you recreate builds in ESO housing. Elder Scrolls Online has a very robust housing editor, lots of different furnishings, lots of different features that allow you to have an immersive, transformative experience. So we have been transported to the Shire, love the round hobbit hole doors here, and looks like it's nice and festive here for a birthday party. Maybe it's Bilbo's 11st. Looks like it's a peaceful time here in the Shire. So we'll go and explore this relatively quickly, see what Stonedead has been able to do with ESO housing here to recreate wonderful, recognizable scenes. Love the round doors. Telvanni style matches well for this. So we have banquets, hobbits known for eating lots. Very cheery, very cozy, very small ceilings in here. I'll keep it in first-person view. And you can go around and see all the different amenities in a hobbit hole here. Very nice living, cozy living, warm. Probably not a lot of guests, but maybe family sometimes. Maybe Frodo will show up sometime. Okay, all good, all good. Checking out the interior. Place to write your story of your adventures, if hobbits do go on adventures. There and back again, eh? And we'll have 4 more houses going through this, again, pretty fast today. So what do you do when you are building a big house like this, an iconic scene? You have 700 item slots currently for most of the larger houses, and what most of these are going to be today. Have to be pretty picky, especially if you're making huge scenes. Lord of the Rings known for world building, so you're capturing a little bit of a glimpse of a piece of a world, kind of stretching the limits of it, and then how robustly you can actually fill in details may well depend on your item limits, as well as available furnishings that match the style. There are a lot of larger structural pieces anymore, large rocks and things like that as well, so you can kind of get a lot of mileage out of big furnishings. Okay, we have a wall. Do you recognize it? Oh, there's a little bit of a bridge there. It's a bit curved. Let me get up and get a good view of this. Nestled within the side of Pariah's Pinnacle is a great place for this. Getting up higher and higher. You can see more of the details, more of the structure. Big battle took place here. Okay, good deal. Mostly going off the films on this, so these obviously have a lot more history from the books. And we have Helms Deep. Helms Deep. We have the wall with the weak point there, with the sewer. We have the curved wall where the orcs could go up. And a very fortified position here. Let's try to get into there somehow. Without falling to my death here. That'd be ideal, not to fall to my death as I get down here. We're so high up just to get a good glimpse of it. Nearly fell to my death. Can imagine elves shooting arrows from on top of the wall, shooting down the army of orcs. We have to wait till the morning. We're told to look to the east in the morning. Okay, we're going to pretend like we're an orc. Oh, we have a little dwarf tossing platform over that way. Perfect, perfect. Lots of good details here. We'll head in just to kind of check out the details of the inside as well. Seems to be during a slightly more peaceful time. maybe how it would be outside of big orc battles, which hopefully don't happen all the time. Okay, can I go in? Can actually get a little deeper in here, get to maybe the council room and the caves in the back. A little bit of a glimpse into how things might have been here with prepping food and things like that. Okay, a lot of details in here. Moving along, more iconic scenes. Erstwhile Sanctuary, big cave. What do you put in a big cave? Big cave might be appropriate for this next build. Thinking about how do you go about recreating things? Do you take a story, a movie? Do you take something that you just appreciated or maybe had a lasting impact on you? And then recreate it. Pay homage. We're going down into the Erstwhile Sanctuary Big Cave, appropriate for Mines of Moria. Kind of in its glory days here. A little bit of a different take on this, where we have Big Dwarven City. It's active, full of pumping action. Good deal. Like, we're still actively farming here. Now, I'm pretty sure I could go up into some of the buildings here and check out how dwarvish life might be. But for the sake of this, we'll just be impressed by the view and continue to the back. Don't want to be idling too long here. Continuing through the Mines of Moria. A little older. We come across a familiar scene, a well. Is it a tomb? It's a tomb. Then maybe one of the hobbits will knock the skeleton down the well, making a horrible clanking noise. And then we'll hear drums and scurrying. And we best scurry along too. An ominous light in the distance. Going through, deeper through the mines, all abandoned. A little bit of a scene with an iconic bridge. And the Balrog has already beat us here. We'll get on the other side. Oh no, don't mind me. Don't worry. Wizard will deal with it. Gandalf will deal with this. Okay, wonderful. So, great use of the Molag Bal statue. All lit afire. Fly, you fools. Best be flying here. Mayar versus Mayar. Who will win? Wizard? Hopefully. Okay. Could hop down here. I don't want to go all Gandalf mode though. Okay, it's really fun just to see what you can do with these spaces though too, because they're obviously very different from the source material in this, but you can really make it work based off of how you are using furnishings to narrate a path. It's one great thing to do whenever you're doing a big build in ESO housing is block out pathways that you don't want to use and kind of guide your guests through a story or connect scene by scene. Okay, next up, will it be obvious? We have the Eye of Sauron, Tower of Barad-dûr. So well lit up at the top, using tons of Deadlands style furnishings. They have this hewn obsidian, very dark. It'll last millennia. Incredibly intimidating. And incredible use of 700 furnishings in here. And this is all on Xbox EU. Thank you again to Stonedead for the invite on these. Prolific builder. Does an amazing job bringing things to life and making it feel like you're there. And even making it a bit of like a you can get into it type of a build. Immerse yourself even more. Get a little bit more nerdy this way. Perfect. And then we have the Throne of Sauron here. Doesn't really feature in the movies, but it's cool to see it. Can claim the power, control the armies of orcs and all the other baddies. The great use of the music box above, because it looks like a little mini eye telegraphing to the eye up above. Oh man, I love the details on this. And then, if you want a trippy mode, we can look up the tower. Up the tower to the top. All the way up. Huge, huge structure. Incredibly well built. Huge labor of love by Stonedead to make this come together. Keeping it incredibly over the top. Completely impressive. Just getting a good view of this all. Can even go out and check out the view from the outside. Doomchar, fantastic place with this because it has that orange glow in the atmosphere. Feels like it's a volcanic, ruinous place. Maybe Mount Doom off in the distance. Little does Sauron know the hobbits are well on their way to destroy the ring. Maybe, maybe. Okay, next up, last up. Quick spotlight today. A bit of a taste, a little bit of a tease of what you can do with housing. It's amazing, amazing what Stonedead was able to do with this. Moon Sugar Meadow, a final build. Will you be able to recognize it? Should be instantly recognizable. Probably a good way of going about builds. Can you recognize it without squinting too much? Okay. Oh, we have Minas Tirith. Minas Tirith. Huge marble city built into the side of a mountain. Going to be a big battle here as well. Are we prepared? Oh, we can get a good view of it from over this way. Capital of Gondor? I believe it's a capital. Be fields down below. Isengard out in the distance. Isengard has already fallen. And Denethor up in the top, being a crappy leader. Okay. Oh. Okay, we're getting here. Okay, so I love the scene here. But wait, there's even more. We can get up on top of this. I'm gonna try without dying. Without dying? Yeah. Without dying. Hopefully not dying. I died. Okay, not a surprise there. Okay. Oh, it's high up. Well, that might not be the first time that happens. Okay. Higher up. Getting on in. I'll pretend I'm an orc on the field. I want to break in. Look at a huge battering ram. We'll break down the doors. Send in trolls and other big things. Raise the city as we go. Okay, how do we get up? Though, it seems like things are kind of peaceful right now. I kind of like this twist on these builds here. These places would have a lot of history. Let's see, how do I get up? I'm looking for some stairs. There's some stairs. Get all the way to the top, maybe see some more iconic scenes. Just thinking of the architecture of all this and using all these ginormous pieces to make this work. Again, you can do a lot more with large structural furnishings in ESO anymore. Ah, Gondor has lit the fires. Gondor calls for aid. Will the riders of Rohan respond? Maybe. Prepared for a battle. We have siege equipment up here. Maybe try to hit a Nazgul. Get them off their perch. Okay, we are going up and up and up. Scaling the huge city of Minas Tirith. Up and up and up. smart way of doing this with spiraling it. We're still have higher up to go. Higher up. Infinite height. Infinite stairs. Low-winded. A lot of breath. Man. We'll be able to get a good view from up above. Okay, and we are up at the very top. Oh, we have the white tree. A little bit of a spark to it. And, oh, we can see out a little bit. We'll go inside first. We have the throne room. Huge structure. Like, even just looking at this, like, this is a huge structure. Using lots of Alinor-style furnishings, like bookcases and pillars. Even just this, like, it's a incredible architectural feat. And this is just the little tiny building on top of this huge thing. And inside we have the throne room. Maybe Denethor and his hobbit aide can be here. Okay, wonderful. Oh no, the orcs have breached this city. All is lost. Retreat from your positions. Flee for your lives. Let's set ourselves ablaze and check out the view. And go Denethor mode here. How high up are we? Well, we'll find out on the way down. And that will do it for today's tours. Thank you very much, Stonedead NF, with the invite here. Incredible to see these beautiful builds. Looking forward to see more of what you can do. And hopefully this will be inspirational to people thinking about what can you do within ESO housing to bring to life a scene, a vision, a dream, something that's in your head, something that you've seen that you want to try to recreate. I feel like whatever you can imagine anymore, you can make an ESO housing, given the large scale of furnishings, given levels of detail, given animation, given things like features like character pathing, where you can have house guests and animals, and it makes it feel a little bit more lived in and believable. So thank you again. If you like this video, subscribe to me here on YouTube, and enjoy more housing tours in the future. So thank you everybody, stay spicy, and keep a moo in your heart.